our top focus on Indians stranded in Iraq. 35 relatives of Indians stranded and those kidnapped met External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj. The MEA says 39 Indians in Mosul are safe, but they remain in captivity. Meanwhile, 17 more Indians were evacuated as the government stepped up rescue efforts. The External Affairs Ministry says it has set up 3 offices in Najaf, Karbala and Basra to assist Indians wanting to return.
My son has not eaten for many days and the company is not giving him his passport.
The government had said that they are safe, but I haven't spoken to my son for 15 days. I have come again to ask the government to help us.
We're joined by our diplomatic correspondent Amrita Tripathi. She's live from New Delhi. Amrita, an anxious time for all those family members. Did you get a chance to speak to some of them?
Absolutely, Parikshit. In fact, that meeting has just ended with the External Affairs Minister, about 35 relatives. Again, when we spoke to them before the meeting, many of them saying there's been no contact. We spoke to the mother of one son who is in Mosul. The last she spoke to him was 15 days ago. They're hoping for whatever assurances they can get from the government, but at some level, the escalating crisis really something out of the government's hands. Now, we do know that we're being told that the nurses in Tikrit are safe. Money has been sent to them to purchase essentials. Still waiting for an update, Parikshit, on the 39 Indians in Mosul. But as you pointed out, the Indian government now renewing that travel advisory, setting up these mobile camps in Baghdad as of today, as well as the 3 in South Iraq, trying to coordinate with the other Indians there in the country, whether they need documentation, help with their contracts to get out of the country, and also in terms of those who are too poor to buy their tickets to facilitate their exit from the country, as it were. The government, Parikshit, is still waiting to get a fix on how many Indians want to leave. And we were told, for example, one company with 1,000 employees, only 120 of them said that they wanted to come back to India. So really getting a fix on those numbers, getting those logistics in place, and of course preparing for the worst.
Yes, and Syed Akbaruddin also pointing out, Amrita, that they will be sending 24 diplomats to the region. Thanks very much for joining us with that latest piece of information.